So we are going to record this so that everyone can hear everyone's wonderful stories. And we are going to get started here. I want to welcome our good friend, well, now good friend, Riz. We're so excited to hear from you. She has been killing it so far in this first month of October, and we can't wait to see what she does further on. So we're going to start with you. So go ahead, give us some tips on why you started and why you're staying.
Can you hear me? Oh, okay. It worked. Hi, everybody. I'm Renae, or Rez, as most of you know me. I just wanted to fill you in a little bit about my life and how I got started with Monat. So I am a full-time working mum of two boys. They're 10 and 8. And my husband works away in a fly-in, fly-out position. So I'm basically a solo parent 6 nights a week, probably 7, because he wants his rest time when he gets home on the Saturday night. So pretty busy all of the time, actually a lot of the time, most nights of the week now that we're out of lockdown again. Constant sport every night of the week, weekends, running around doing that. So very, very busy most of the time. But I discovered Monat back in 2017 when my friend Tanya was over in Canada. And basically she just started talking to me about the products. She's just started explaining them and showing her results, and it just caught my interest. But more importantly, I think for me, it was probably quite hard for her to be over in Canada without her family and her friends. And I think that she actually started to go into quite a bit of a slump. And then when she discovered Monat, it was like she had a whole new purpose again. She was thrilled and so excited to be sharing these products. And that really, really resonated with me, because we left our family and we moved up to the Central Coast here in New South Wales. So raising 2 young kids, I was without family support. You know, a lot of my friends were still in Sydney and things like that. So when I saw her come alive with these products, yeah, it really resonated with me, dolls. So yeah, eventually, it didn't take, I think probably 2 or 3 months after Tanya first started using them, I jumped on board as a VIP. And I can honestly say, after my first wash, I was blown away. My hair was horrible. Well, it wasn't horrible. It was in such bad condition. It had been chemically straightened and chemically straightened and chemically straightened some more. And, you know, I was the busy mum. I would jump in the shower and literally give it the quickest wash of its life, get out and tie it up in a, you know, in a tall high bun or in a low bun or something, and I just wasn't taking care of it. There was no products in it, and it was shocking, actually. So when I tried Monat for the first time, and I did my before and after photo, and I was just blown away, actually, by how my hair looked after this one wash. And it didn't take me much more time than what my other routine was doing. It was just in my mind, I thought I didn't have time to do that. You know, I'm the quick, get whatever I can in my hair, get it washed so it's not oily, and tie it back. But I was absolutely blown away by the results. And I actually even thought to myself, well, this stuff is too good for my boys. I'm going to have to keep buying different shampoo for them. I didn't. I got rid of all of the other shampoo in my house, and for years as well, that's all they've been using, and it's all they know as well. So yeah, I think I even laughed at myself, and I thought, why did I think that I needed to give them different shampoo? Like, there's no difference. They can have this as well. Yeah, so we've been using Monat now for probably 4 years, and would never ever consider using anything else. I love the products. I love what they do. I love everything about the business, as in it seems like it's like a family, or it's like a community spirit, if that makes sense. Yeah, so when we were hoping that it might launch in Australia in 2020, and it didn't. And then we thought, thought maybe it might launch in 2021. And my good friend Tanya kept saying it's going to be the year, it's going to be the year. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. And at the time, I think we were in lockdown. So I was quite down myself and quite depressed. Actually, I was in quite a little bit of a black hole there for a little while. And I didn't realize that I was. But, you know, when you stop and turn around and look back, and I was avoiding social media and I was avoiding phone calls. And I really wasn't talking to that many people because I was just so flat. I came from doing something every single day of the week to then sitting at home and doing nothing. No adult interaction or company because my husband works away. So yeah, I was quite flat. So when we found out that Monat was launching in Australia, on the phone, I know, and there was tears and there was excitement and in different states, but we were jumping up and down on the phone, you know, and doing all of this. And I think my first words were, well done, Darls, this is your dream. And she stopped me and she went, no, this is our dream. And I went, oh my God, you're right. Like here I am, this like the biggest advocate of it. And I'm just going, oh, well done you, it's finally here. And I'll be honest, when I, you know, considered joining on as a market partner, I'm pretty sure my first words were, I'm too busy for that. And I can't do that. And I don't have the time. And once we come out of lockdown, I'm going to be flat out again, 7 days a week, doing it all on my own. And I just won't have the time. But then my mind went to, I'm mad not to, not to jump on this. So I did. And I think I even then said to Tanya, look, I don't know what I can put into this. It's just, you know, whenever I get the time, and I won't have the time. And I pretty much shut it down to begin with. But I signed on and I started feeling alive. I started feeling alive. And what I started seeing in myself was what I noticed in Tanya in Canada when she first discovered it in its, you know, when she was part of the business and part of everything that's involved with it. So a little thing that resonates with me, my husband, for those of you who've had the pleasure of meeting him, he's a bit of a, I would say, old school Australian tradie. And he's very set in his ways and he isn't open to new. So when I told him that Monat was launching in Australia, his very first words to me were, are you going to jump on? And I went, yeah, I already have, because I'd already signed up at that point. And his very next words to me were, you need to speak to my sisters and this person and that person, and you need to get them on. And that to me was like, okay, wow. Because for those of you who know Dan, he's not open to new. He's very set in his ways, and yeah, and he is a bit of an old man, even though he's not, I guess, so to speak. Yeah. And just to have his support and hear that he was jumping on board as well, and great to speak to these people. And you've got to speak to my sister and make sure you talk to them about it. When he came home last weekend, he actually said to me, have you got an information pack? And he actually wants to get his, wait a minute, I can send you some information on the email and all of that, but, you know, probably best if I do the talking. But that as well to me was also, you know, I'm mad not to be involved in this. If he's talking to people and also wanting to share it, I think, yeah, it's a good thing. It's very exciting, and I'm very happy to be on board. I love the team feeling that you get being involved with Monat. It's everybody picks you up, and there's no negativity. Are you guys losing me? No, it looks like the internet's going a bit funny, that's all. No. All right. Anyway, yeah, so for me, have you lost me? No?
No, we can still hear you. You're good. Just cracking a bit, but you're good.
You're right. Yeah. Okay. It just looked like it was all fading in out. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm talking to nobody. Yeah, it's definitely picked me up. It's brought me out of my slump, got me reconnecting with old friends. It's busy, and now I've reconnected with old friends, and I'm loving it. I'm talking to them and just sharing these beautiful products. It's amazing. Makes me very happy.
Oh, I love that.
Cat
Thank
doing
you
happy
so
too.
much for sharing. He was like, when you said that your husband was bored, I was like, oh my God, goosebumps. This is, yes.
Oh,
Because I know the struggle of sometimes, well, not me personally, but I know the struggle of how it can be a strain on a relationship when someone's not fully on there. So that's amazing. And I
yeah.
know his opinion probably means a lot as well. So that's super exciting. Oh,
He's
yay.
very set in his ways. So to hear that he was excited about it, I was just like, he's seen it for the years. Me and Tanya as well. Every time we get together and we're chatting about it, and when is it going to launch here, and so the fact that he was excited as well, I was like, okay, he's been watching.
Yeah. He can see the vision as well. That's awesome. Yeah. And he sees how much success you've already had in like this short amount of time, right? So
Yeah,
why
absolutely.
wouldn't you want to be a part of it? Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing.
No
Awesome. Okay, we're going to get to our next speaker. She is our Canadian girl, one of our leaders here. We can't wait to hear from her. She's currently heading to vacation today with Monat, so we are excited to have her before she leaves. So Kelsey, let's hear from you, girlfriend.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? We're all good to go on the mic. Awesome. Oh my goodness. So I might cry a little bit today. So Renae, I don't know you on a personal level, but everything you said was like hit me in the feels. And it is an honor to be on this call because I know Tanya. And to be hearing what you guys have to say about Monat and the vision, and that team feeling, and that I feel worthy again. I'm confident. Those are all the things that Monat has done for me in the last 4.5 years. It's 3 a.m. I jumped out of bed and I was so excited. I had 4 or 5 Australian girls of my own thinking about this business, and none of them were on this call today, but you guys showed up. And I want to let you know that what you have in your hands and what you have in front of you with this opportunity is incredible. So I'm going to go and make sure I go back and talk to them and just let them know one more time that this rocket ship is taking off, with or without you. And I've been on this adventure for almost 5 years, and I leave tonight to the Dominican Republic on my 6th, all paid for, earned trip with the company. And I gotta say, I am so humbled to have served others for the last 5 years, because that's what this business really is about. And if you knew me prior to Monat, Kat and Larissa I've been with them since the beginning. I'm not who I was before. And with Monat, I've been able to really just shift and thrive and blossom into this woman of her worth. Like, I feel like the CEO of my own life now. I have control for the first time. Let me just put things into perspective just a little bit. Monat has not only given me my hair back, my confidence back as a cancer survivor. I was feeling lost in the shuffle 6 years ago. I was underloved, underpaid, underrecognized at my work. I had a career for almost 13 years in childcare, and I worked my way to the top. Like, I don't play small. I'm not meant for a mediocre life, right? So I didn't want to sit at the bottom. And with Monat, I saw that it was limitless, and that abundance that you could have in your life, financially, emotionally, personally, with a community, was there. And at my job, I didn't have that. And when I was going through cancer, someone had introduced me to Monat, and I turned it down probably 5 or 6 times. So I was the no girl. So it actually works in my favor that none of my girls are here today, because it's only all about timing. When it's right for you, when it feels like, okay, I need to make a shift. Something's got to give here. And it took me 5 or 6 times to say yes. Like I said, I went on my first trip, you guys, at the beginning of Monat by myself, unsure, but I just remember I had helped this many people feel the same thing that I was lacking. And now they had it. So it was like I had won the lottery. I had won the jackpot. Gratitude for me is already the new rich. So as long as I can just help someone else in some way do better and feel better, I know that my cup is going to get full from it. And so to go from my first trip, just put things into perspective here. Someone who's broken in her life, someone who is just completely unfulfilled, financially just trying to get ahead, but have earned this trip with Monat. And I'm like a network marketing skeptic. I don't know anything about it. And I'm about to go on a cruise trip with this company. I have no team with me. I go by myself. And I remember getting on the ship going, oh my gosh, I would love it if just one person that is doing this with me could see this company, could see that this is so much more than hair care, that it's just so much more than a bottle of shampoo. It has a vision attached. It has that catch a feeling, just that vibe that I had been, craving all my life. I am like I said, a CEO at heart. I am meant to do more with my life than be mediocre. And I felt it instantly on that trip. I was like, yeah, I'm in the right place at the right time. And had I said yes in pre-launch, everything would look different today. I wasn't going through cancer in pre-launch, right? Do you see what like everything just happens for a reason at the exact time it's supposed to. So almost 5 years ago, I go on my first trip by myself. And tomorrow I leave for the Dominican with Monat, and I get to upgrade my room. I get to extend my trip. Like I've leveled up, not just with this company, but within my own personal independence, my own worth, knowing that I can have, do, and be all the things that I have claimed. And that's what this company has done for me. It's reminded me that I already have what I need. I just get to level up. And so for Tanya, who I've known and have watched and is like blown away, all the things that I know I see a lot of me in you, Tanya. You're running. And that's what I did in the beginning. And then I ran, and now I'm 4.5 years in, and I recently earned the Cadillac with the company, the car. And I look back on my journey, and it's like, this was never about me. This was all about adding value to other people without expectations and enjoying the fruits of my labor along the way, celebrating the recognition I never had at my job. I had a government job for the last 6 years, and celebrating life. Coming out of cancer and coming out of that career that I had to where I am today, and not having to justify what it is I want and who I get to help and add value to. This company is where happiness stems from, because I get to do this on my time and terms. I get to share my story. And that's what, these gals, Kat, Larissa, Tanya, Renae, you're talking about your story. Your story is what's going to sell to people, because you're here to run, you're here to go. You're not waiting for anything anymore. Life is here now. And so this company allows you to grow and find that confidence and that courage and community and serve others. And then you're going to gain confidence and cash flow in return, and really just have all those perks, as little or as much as you want, because there's a lot on the table. And I don't, like I said, these girls know I'm a crier. When I earned my first trip, I knew I was in the right place. And so you guys, it has provided me a lot, with that abundance. So I want you to know that you're here to just give to others, because what you have on your hands, oh my gosh, buckle up for the long ride, because it is a journey of change, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And so anybody who here is a guest, once you make the decision that you don't want to be where you are anymore, you'll know when the time is right for you for change. And I knew in my last year with this business, I made a big decision to take a big jump, to hit a big goal, a big rank. And I knew it was going to take big commitment to give to other people. But those people now, their cups are full. They're in a place of oh my gosh, it's possible for me. I can do this. And that's what I get to pass on. I get to believe in others until they believe in themselves. And I still pinch myself, guys. This company blows me away all the time. I'm still like, what? We've got a new what? The body care, wellness. Guys, this is a community and a vision and a mission for change, and you guys get to be a part of it. So if you are a guest here, it's just shampoo. I say don't overthink it. You're washing your hair anyways. You've got an amazing community behind you to help you get out of a place where you don't want to be to where you never once thought you ever imagined you could be. So thank you so much for having me, you guys.
Thank you so much, Kelsey. You're always speaking to my soul. Just love your girl. I love that you said that about timing because it's so true. Like everyone always asks me too, like, how did you know when to leave your full-time job? And I'm just like, you just know. Like you don't, there's not like a timeline. You're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna have this feeling being like, what am I doing? I need to change something. This is a huge opportunity. Let's go for it. And I know Kelsey, you're the same way too, where yeah, that full-time job was there, but it wasn't really fulfilling your every single need. So we found something and we're so lucky and we can't wait to share it with everyone, especially you guys in Australia, because it's such a huge thing. So I'm going to get into a couple tips about Monat. First off, our product promise. We only use safe, clinically tested ingredients, which is huge, you guys. That is one of the biggest things about Monat. If you want to see what sets us apart, it's going to be our ingredients in our products. If you want more information on it, please go to the person who sent you here, but we have like literally a full website being like, this is us. This is what we're doing. We are different. We are anti-aging. We have ingredients that set us apart. And we also do what we say we're going to do. And that is like also one of the biggest things why I love this product, because beforehand I would use products and I'm like, okay, frizz control. Great. That's what I need. It's not giving that to me. What the heck? Why are you lying to me? But with Monat, it's the opposite. It's like, it goes above and beyond. So everything that they say they're going to do, they do. And they actually test it beforehand to make sure that's true. That is probably one of the biggest things. And for me personally, I talk a lot about the hair care because that's where we started, but we can't forget. We also have skincare, which you guys get to have right away, which is awesome. I was so thrilled when I got to see that Australians got to have a little taste of our skincare. We also have our body care and our wellness line. We here in Canada also don't have a lot of the wellness, but it's slowly coming. So you guys will be slowly getting it too. And the body care, oh my gosh, amazing. And that just kind of goes to show that with Monat, we start one spot, but we don't stop there. We keep going and going and going. And it's only the beginning. They always say, like, join a company when they're launching into new countries and they're launching new products. We are doing both. So it is the time to go, right? And our products are like, well, we're the #1 hair care selling company in North America. I can say that because it's true. And I only say things that are true too. So it's going to be in Australia too. So I'm excited for that. Whoever hasn't tried it on this call, please make sure to get whatever you need to make a decision on this, because this is the only month in your entire life that you're going to be able to have profit shares with the company. And that is a huge thing. For someone who currently receives them, it is life-changing money that you're only going to have for a short amount of time. So I want you really to go back to the person who sent you here and talk about that and talk about what that is, what it could do for you, all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to touch on that very quickly, but it's very important. If you haven't heard about the profit sharing within the company, get at it. This is very important. So like everyone's been kind of talking about, Monat does have this sense of family, and it is a company that when you step into it, we like to take a lot of pride on that on our team impact, where it's like, when you step on our team, you're part of our family now. And I hope everyone's feeling that way. And if you're not, we're going to get you feeling like a family pretty soon, because you're going to be my sister. So you have to feel like my sister. Right? So, but Monat is the same way. So they are a family-owned company. Sina Louise and Ray Urganetta started this company back in 2014, and they haven't stopped since then. It's only grown. Well, gosh, we started thinking, like, I remember when they told us we were $1 million $1 million company in Canada, I was like, oh my God, oh my gosh, this is crazy, you guys, $1 million buckaroos. That's wild. And now it's going to be billions of dollars. Okay. So at Monations, they stated that they have handed out $2 billion in commissions. That is wild, you guys. So there's only going to be more from there. So you guys want a piece of that pie. So we actually own our own distribution and manufacturing centers, and which I'm so happy about that they actually have a distribution center in Australia, which is huge for you guys because it's going to get your guys's products to everyone ASAP. So when we got ours in Canada, it changed everything. It went from shipping times being like whatever to like, 3 to 4 to 5 business days, which is awesome. So we have our incredible VIP and market partner opportunity. You guys in Australia will be getting a little taste of the VIP program here come November 1st, but it's not currently there, but it will be there. So I'm not going to totally touch on that. But like the two ladies that speak tonight, they are market partners. So they are part of the opportunity, which is we are a consumable hair product, like you guys mentioned. So whatever you're doing is going down the drain. And if they like it, they're going to buy it again. That is a great, great thing. And it's like all of our stuff. It's consumable. You don't only buy this once, you're buying it multiple times throughout your lifetime, right? So it's something that's never going to go away. We have a lucrative compensation plan, which I totally believe is. And if you want to go and see other network marketing compensation plans, please go do so, because I do believe we do have one of the best ones out there. And they said that from the beginning is they want to make the best comp plan. So it's we do it from e-commerce, right? So we're from our phone, we do it anywhere. Kelsey will be working on her trip probably. Like, this is what you do. You get to do these amazing things, but still make an income and still work a little bit on the side, because it doesn't take that long to do, you guys. 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there, especially when you're on vacation, you're going to split that up into 15-minute periods. But just want to kind of state that there. Like everyone has kind of said, you're getting new friendships and personal development opportunities, which is huge. So as you guys know, we are global and growing. So we are not stopping at Australia. We are moving into many countries, hopefully soon. I don't know anything, but you guys there, the Asia Pacific is going to be our next target. So wait to hear. I know New Zealand's coming. Singapore's coming. So watch out. We're coming through. So if you thought Australia was big, wait till the rest of the countries are coming through. So you guys, that is it for us tonight. I'm so excited to have you on this call. If you have any questions or any follow-up stuff, go back to the person who sent you here. Thank you everyone for speaking tonight. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. This will be recorded. So if you do want to send it to anyone, we will have it up on Team Impact. Awesome. Okay, you guys, thank you. I love you all. And I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Have a great time, Kelsey, too. We can't wait to see your stories.